What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's your boy John at a Sex, and today I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how the truck came out. Unfortunately, I didn't get to record any process of doing the cab and doors because I am still currently sick. I don't know if you guys could hear my voice. It sounds kind of weird. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera and show you guys how the truck came out and explain to you everything that was done to it. All right, viejones, pues aquí quedó la troca de mi compa G-Touch Detailing. He is the owner of this truck. He is located in Riverside. If you guys need a detail or anything like that, make sure to message him and hit him up. He does detailing and all that good stuff, but this is how his truck came out. Finally, the cab is now painted. As you guys can see, no more rust on the hood. No more rust on the roof as well. All the door jambs got painted inside and out, all the way around. Check it out. And lastly, we also painted the whole back of the cab. Look at that. Chulada. This truck came out beautiful, you guys. Can't complain. The only thing we do have to let it do now is just, we're going to let it sit here for a couple of days, like 2 or 3 days. Make sure it cures and hardens a little bit because I did shoot about 5 coats of clear on the cab and the doors. And I'm also going to be buying some propane here so the shop warms up and this stuff could cure a little bit quicker because we are going to be doing what's called a light cut and buff. I'm not going to do a deep cut and buff, just a light to get any dust nibs off and all that good stuff. And then in 2 or 3 months when the customer decides to bring it back, we could do what's called a complete paint correction, a 3-step paint correction using A, B, and C compound from 3M. But man, this is how the truck came out. It came out beautiful. Can't complain, like I mentioned. Door jambs got painted all the way around. Look at that. Hood, fender, you name it. Everything looks beautiful. Most importantly was the roof. As you guys saw in the last previous videos of this truck, check out how the roof came out on the truck. Look at that. No more rust, no more nothing. Ahí quedó al 100. Looks beautiful, you guys. Comment down below what you guys think. But like I mentioned, this color has a flip-flop to it. It changes from red to like a dark red, like red to black, basically. So in some areas will look bright red, and then you'll get the shadows of like a dark color. For example, the back of the cab looks all red, and then the side of the cab right here looks a little darker. But then when we scoot on this point of view, this now turns red, and then the edges turn like a little darker color. This is a custom color that we built at the shop. This is 1 out of 3. This is the 3rd truck that I paint this color. Man, this thing came out beautiful. The hood came out amazing as well. No more rust, like I mentioned already in the video. And we also can't forget about the doors. Yeah, the doors, I sprayed them inside and out. Door jambs, the inside, and then also the faces. As you guys can see right here, all painted. Remove the handle all the way around. Man, this thing came out beautiful. And also for you guys that are wondering what's the color code or what's the formula for this, you guys, this is just candy red over black base, meaning we shot a black base with a black sealer, and then we shot our red candy tint on top of the black sealer, and which created this effect that you guys see right here. And then our tint is a candy red. That's what gives it that red to black effect. Like I mentioned already, you see this area right here, looks a little bit red, and then on the shadows, it looks a little darker. That's the effect that the paint does. And that's how you're able to achieve this color. If you guys want me to mix you up a color exactly like this one, I can, and I could ship it out to you guys if you guys are interested in this color. And then I also added my own touch to the paint as well. Like I mentioned, added the crushed diamond pearls and also some gold pearls. So when the sun hits it, you'll see gold, and then you'll see all those nice pearls throughout the entire paint. But basically, this paint job was a complete color change. The only thing that we don't touch is under the engine bay or under the hood. But everything else got painted from the inside and out. Complete back of the cab, complete back of the bed, door jambs, the door jambs of the doors themselves, inside and out. So basically, this is what we call a complete color change, except we don't touch anything under the engine unless the customer is willing to pay us to remove the engine and all that good stuff, but that's a whole different price. But anyways, I'm excited for this to be completely dried already so we could assemble it and return it back to the customer and get his reaction in person. But man, this paint job came out amazing. We just gotta wait for it to cure and harden so we could actually touch it, put the doors back on, put all the trims back, lights, you name it, bumpers, the bed back, tailgate, all that good stuff. We still have to assemble this truck, but first we gotta let this dry, make sure it cures good, there's no issues, because if we get a scratch, it's going to be so difficult for us to color match it again and all that good stuff. So we might as well take our time, make sure it dries. But yeah, the paint is still fresh. For example, if I were to like put my finger right here and place it hard, I'll leave my fingerprint, and that means the paint is still fresh. So that's exactly why we're not touching the truck at all. What we're gonna do is go out, buy some heaters, and set them up so the shop heats up and basically bake the paint so it could dry faster and cure it faster, so we could assemble this truck back together. And we also end up saving the truck from the customer as well, because we did what's called the rust repair. If you guys haven't seen that video, guys, once again, go watch it. The roof was all rusted, the hood was all rusted. We bought some expensive chemicals, some acid stuff to remove all that rust with minimum work, and it removed everything, and we got it ready for paint. And next thing you know, we end up shooting the entire bed, the entire cab, the entire doors, you name it, everything got painted. But man, this thing came out beautiful. I know I keep saying that, but man, one thing is seeing it in person and one thing is seeing it through through YouTube. But yeah, this thing looks amazing, you guys, all the way around. Look at that, painted all the way down, all the way to the top, you name it. This customer's gonna be happy, and I'm glad he chose us, the Painters LV. Man, we turn dreams into reality. Yeah, we like to take our time, but our work speaks for itself. And like I always say, you gotta trust the process. You can't rush the process. All right, guys, we made it back to the shop. We went to Harbor Freight. I went to a gas station to get some propane. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the stuff that we bought so we could help the drying process on the extended cap. Man, I just can't get over this paint. This thing, it looks beautiful. Anyways, let's go show you what we got. Man, check those titties out, viejones. They're glowing. Sheesh. Shout out to Harbor Freight, you guys. I went ahead and bought these two little things right here, the little heaters. And like I mentioned, I went to the gas station to go refill. Oh no, not refill, exchange the propane as well. And right now, man, this thing is currently hot. Has a couple settings you could adjust depending on how you want it. I have it like this because I can feel the heat throughout the sides, like the top. And then if I were to switch it right here, it switches the way it shoots the fire. But anyways, I'm gonna let it sit here for a couple hours. I'm gonna come back and put it top of here. Then I'm gonna come back and put it over there, somewhere in the middle, then so on and so forth. So everything dries nice and evenly. Like I mentioned already, I can't really rush the drying process. It is what it is. I use medium activator for the clear, and I did shoot about 5 coats. So unfortunately, this is gonna take a while to dry, and I can't really rush the process when it comes down to drying. I'd rather have it done perfecto than rushing it and then scratching and all that good stuff. So that's the reason why I went out and bought that little heater thing right there so I could put in that work. And we also have one of the door handles right here. This is brand new, texture deleted, all that good stuff. And I brought it out for one reason. Most of you probably wondering like, hey, is it gonna match even though you painted everything separately? And the answer to your question is yes, viejones. It is definitely going to match. Even though this is plastic and this is metal, the ground material has an effect to do with it. But look at that, it matches nicely. Let's go ahead and take it over here. Check that out, viejones. Matches perfectly fine. And like I mentioned, this paint right here, it flip-flops. The color right now looks maroon, then under the light looks red, all that good stuff. It changes colors. That's what I like about this custom color that we did. Because right now it looks like dark. And then we switch it over here, it looks brighter. Look at that. But the answer to your question is yes, everything matches. This was one of the few items that we painted in the beginning, was the handles, bumpers, grill, all that good stuff. Then we went to the bed. And lastly, we finished the entire cab with the doors, viejones. But yes, everything does match. Everything is painted inside and out. Let's compare it to the door real quick. There you go, viejones. Look at that. Matches perfectly fine. Let's go over here. Look at that. There you go, perfect match. So like I mentioned, I'm gonna let this stuff dry overnight. This should give me about 10 hours. I'm gonna come back every other hour to switch in the position like I mentioned already. Because it is currently cold in Vegas. For some reason, it is extremely cold, more than usual. So shout out to Harbor Freight for the little heater right there. Let this do its thing. But yeah, everything does matches, viejones. Don't worry about that. There you go. And we're also comparing plastic to metal. So you always got to remember, it's always going to be like a shade or toner different because of the different ground material. You're comparing plastic to metal. But there you have it. Everything matches. do want to apologize to you guys for making such a short video. I didn't show you the whole process of painting the cab and the door. It's because I was extremely sick and I'm still sick till today. But anyways, I'm out here still sick making these videos for you guys. I'm gonna go home, take my medicine, and shower and knock out. Probably gonna edit this video and upload it for you guys. But yeah, I'm currently sick. I lost my taste, my smell, my tonsils hurt, my nose is all congested. I sound funny. And then I was wheezing. I had like a wheezing like during the lungs. I had to go to the hospital, get an x-rays. They put some stuff on my veins, or I don't know what exactly they did. Gave me some steroids. But anyways, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you're new to my channel. We have a lot of content coming out. I'm still got to show you guys how to do the bed liner. We still got to assemble the truck. We still got to detail it, and then we still got to go drop it off. But anyways, I hit up the customer. I told him that I would be dropping it off sometime next week. And then he told me if I have an exact day or time, told him I was gonna let him know when the day gets closer, because I can't really rush the drying process. It all depends on the temperature and the weather. If everything goes well with YouTube and we actually make it in YouTube, you never know, I might have like a heated booth and all that good stuff. But anyways, hit that like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.